These are approximately 1 to 2 years old. I just brought to show the varieties. This picture was shown at the Chicago Flower and Garden Show last year as one of the finalists with the pictures. I'm also showing a slideshow of this plant with the blooms, and also my garden. If you want to stick around, shows my garden and of what I grow at the house, because I design tropical gardens.
What is that?
Now what I'm going to show is what other plants you can grow in your garden as tropicals. This is a mandevilla. This, you could put it and have it climbing on a trellis. It's very tropical. This one, you can pick it up for about 10 bucks. If you buy it this small, you can pick it up. Sam's has them. Costco, I've seen them at Costco. You get about $14, $15 at Costco, but they're very large. They're already on the trellis. I buy them small, and then I put them along a fence. And by August, the whole fence is encapsulated with flowers and a vine. These flowers are stunning. This is the Alice DuPont, the most vigorous version of the mandevillas. This is a bird of paradise. This is approximately a 3-year. This is approximately a 3-year-old bird of paradise. I have bird of paradises that are about 10, 15-year-old bird of paradises in large pots. And in the greenhouse, I had it completely in bloom. The orange bird. Other plant that you can grow, elephant ears. This is a standard elephant ear. Comes in a bulb. At Sam's around February, March, they sell them with sacks of 10 for about $13. I take the bulb, put it in a pot, start it growing, then put them in the ground, and they can get it, the leaves can be as big as me, as long as you fertilize it once you put it in the ground. There it is, there they are right there, how big they get in the garden on the slideshow. Other plants that I did not bring are hibiscus, the tropical hibiscus that you can put in the ground or in pots. Banana plants, tropical bananas you can get anywhere in garden centers. I've get them for about $10, $15, and they get us up to 14 feet tall. So that is what you can do with tropicals. Any questions? Yes.
When you were talking about growing that tropical along a fence line and it
yes.
up the fence, are you actually planting it in the soil? And
in the soil.
Leaving it over the winter?
I just let it die.
Okay.
I don't even bother with mandevillas because they're.
It just comes back?
No, it's dead.
Okay.
I'll keep a couple. It's some of these plants. For an $8 plant that I get them, it's not worth trying to keep it alive all the winter. You know, the plants that I would bring back is if I had bananas in pots, the plumerias, the bird of paradise, plants that I know that I can be able to let survive in the winter in my greenhouse. Right. Hibiscus, I've tried, it's not worth it. Yeah. The inside of the greenhouse just fills up with leaves, they drop their leaves, they catch disease, and then everything else gets disease.
Okay. Have you ever tried to grow pineapple?
I have a few pineapple plants. They didn't.
Do you take like the top?
Okay, you take a pineapple. If anybody does not know, in Hawaii, in Costa Rica, and all that, a pineapple plant has the green crown. You take the crown, take the pineapple, you twist it. Take the crown, you peel off a few layers from the bottom of the crown. You'll see roots. Those roots are what they plant in the fields. Those crowns is what they plant in the fields to get the next crop of pineapples.
Do you need to use some of the speed growth?
You can, so they can get a better rooting. But if you put them if you put them in a water with Super Thrive or with the root compound, it'll start up the plant. But you got to have a good crown. Some of the plants, some of the pineapples that they sell here, they harvest them so green that the crown the crown inside rots. So they really, you got to catch them from a good grower, or from a cafeteria, or from a buffet place like Old Country Buffet, or some of the grocery stores that cut their own pineapples. And I've had, when I worked at Motorola, I had made an agreement with the cafeteria that they would save all the pineapple tops and I would grow them, you know, and they would save them for me and I would take them. And, you know, the turnaround rate with pineapple plants is very low, but once you get a couple, they'll last for a while. You'll never get a pineapple here, but you can actually find some, like Hauserman orchids in Addison, which is the largest orchid greenhouse in the United States, does sell tropical plants, does sell the pineapples, and sells a pineapple plant with a small pineapple already on the top. It's an ornamental pineapple, it's just for decoration. The other plant I forgot to show you is bamboo. Bamboo is a Zone 5 plant. Very invasive, very vigorous. This is a 2-year-old bamboo. Every year I let it grow, it's stronger. I use it for my whole garden, for my vegetable garden, for steaks. If you like, it grows right now, it's over the garage. The height of it's like a grass. Right now it looks like a grass. In the fall, when all of it dies in the multiple frosts, it just looks like this. I let it through the winter, let it harden through the winter, and in the spring I cut it up, and then the new stalks grow. And it's not a tropical. Well, there is tropical versions, but this is a Zone 5. We're in Zone 5. This is just handles. It's very invasive though. You want to find a spot. If you want it, you grow it, and you'll get bamboo.
Is this the same bamboo that you get in like Chinatown, the little that grows in water?
No,
It's
no.
different bamboo.
Bamboo, right.
Nick, I've seen bamboo. I was in, I think, Austin, Texas, before my daughter was looking for apartments. And in the back of these complexes, they had bamboo growing in the back.
Right.
And so what's the purpose of that? Is it to provide shade, or what?
Well, it's for shade, for people harvest it. You know, bamboo is a very, depending on what you want to use it for. You know, the ones in the southern countries get really big. This is more of, if you want to have, yeah, it's shade. It's just an area where you want to have the grass is stunning.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Really
it's a very stunning grass. Very invasive. It'll take over an area like mint will take over an area. But it's just something if you want to do it. Any other questions? If you want to stick around, look at the slideshow. And I've also got the magazines from the Plumeria Society with different colors of a plumeria. I have my business cards if you want to check out my website. I have my website with all the plants that I sell. Everything, all the plumerias that I have, I sell. And I also do purple wave petunias. I do purple wave petunia baskets. I have some stunning purple waves that I do. A variety of other plants. Thank you.